to YoGoCook TV. Today we're going to be making a chicken and mushroom pie with a bit of bacon from scratch. We'll be serving it with some kale and some mashed potato. So what you'll need to start is some potatoes, chicken, garlic, onion, leek, bacon, some puff pastry, some kale, some mushrooms, and some chicken stock. And one commie chef. Dingo! Can you get rid of that, mate?
Oh, sorry, chef.
Sorry, kitchen.
Sorry,
Don't
chef.
put it in the ashtray or something for later. For fuck's sake. Come on, mate. Hurry up.
Yeah, chef? I've got the peeler.
First thing we're going to do, I'm going to get Dingo. I know how long it takes him to peel potatoes. His average speed is about 1 potato per half an hour. So I'm going to get him to peel these potatoes just so we can get that occurring. We'll leave him to it. Got a whole chicken here. Works out cheaper to obviously use the whole chicken. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to trim off the legs and the wings. I'm going to use most of the breast. The carcass of the chicken we can make another stock with. So this chicken stock we made here earlier. Ta-da! Okay, so always put a damp cloth under your chopping board. Stops the board from moving, you've got less risk of cutting yourself. So I'm going to start off here by trimming off the parts of the chicken that I'm going to save. So as you can see, I've got the carcass left over here from the chicken. I'm going to weigh that in there. We'll fill it up with some carrots, some onions, the leftover cuts from the leek, and that will make a nice stock. And we've got the chicken here that we're going to use. So my next job is I'm going to cut all this chicken down. I've got chicken hands at the moment, so I can't really drink or anything, but...
Cheers, mate.
It's always good to have a little beer when you're in the kitchen, you know. Terry's got my back on that. Cool, so I'm just putting this chicken into this container here. And the leftovers. Dingo! Get those in the fridge, mate. Put your fucking beer down. Put your zoot down. Get those in the fridge. Bottom shelf, yeah? For fuck's sake. Those potatoes here, cut them into quarters, and you always boil them from cold, mate. Wash your knife up, keep your little area tidy, yeah? Yes, chef. Can you clean my board and my knife, really, please?
So basically, guys, this is how you wash a chopping board and a knife. You want to get all that grease that's on there, you know, covering it, the stuff that's going to make you ill, and get it off with one of these. A scourer, your best mate. Some of the fine sauce on the top of that. And make sure you get water everywhere. On to the other side. Look at that finish. Thanks, Mum. Oh shit. Left a knife at the bottom of the sink there. That's a definite no-no in the kitchen. And we're done, guys.
Well done, mate. Go and take 5. You've done good, mate. Go and have a little...
Cheers, boss.
Okay, next job, I'm going to get the onions prepped. All the offcuts you can chuck into here with all the skins, everything. That'll go on there, we'll sweat that down, and we'll make the next chicken stock. When you're cutting an onion as well, especially with a nice sharp knife, you want to remember that it's really easy to cut your fingers. So what you want to do is hold it like this. It's called the claw. So if you were to cut yourself, you'd only scrape a bit of your knuckle off, and you wouldn't actually lose the tip of your finger. And then you just cut through nice quick. So voila, as the French would say. Okay, so once your onions are chopped, you want to sweat them off. Got the hogs on at low heat. Add a little bit of olive oil. We're just going to sweat them down, because basically we want to take away some of that oniony flavour from them. So I'm going to move on to the leek now. I'm going to take this top half off. There's not much flavour in there, all the flavour's in this nice part here, so that's perfect for our stock.
So is that the claw you're using there?
Yeah.
Just a reference.
Standard. Oh, cut myself, only joking. Get the fucking leeks in there as well working. So that's just going to sweat down nicely. Next on to the mushies. Some people like to use magic mushrooms. Don't recommend that. Especially if you've got work early the next day. I'm more into my sort of normal mushrooms. I don't even bother cutting these, I just break them down. Keep it rustic, keep it natural, you know?
Let's just get a look at that technique quick.
Just look at that. Oh, I tend to keep these out, but I just break it off, break it down naturally, you know? I spend a lot of my time chopping, you know, chopping samples, chopping loops, chopping fucking carrots, chopping onions. So, a little break from chopping. So, as you can see here, I've done the mushrooms. I'm not putting them in just yet, because they'll go really soggy. I want to let this sweat down the leeks and the onions together. So whilst this is going on, if you want to be a true chef, you've got to be able to smoke as many fags as you can, basically, cigarettes. You know, have a fag every 15 minutes. When you're in the kitchen for 13 hours, it's a good day of breaking your day up. So we're just going to go see what Dingo's up to in the living room and have a quick cigarette with him, alright? Remember to wash your hands as well before you have a cigarette. So what have you been up to, Dingo? Obviously you need to wash your hands again because you've just been smoking. Don't want to contaminate anyone. Cool, so this is sweated down real nice. Now, what we're going to do is introduce the chicken. Just drop your bits of chicken in there. Add a little wash. Season it up now. Plenty of salt and pepper. And we're just looking to colour the chicken. It's good if you've got any garden herbs, rosemary and thyme. It's nice to introduce them into the equation. Here at YoGoCook we're on a bit of a budget. I'm going to introduce the bacon. I've chopped it up. I'm just going to chuck the bits in there. Gives it a bit more flavour. It's good to get your oven preheated, 150 here, nice and hot. I'm going to chuck these mushrooms in. I'm going to zhuzh it all up.
Give it a good old zhuzh, mate.
Good old zhuzh. The next stage, to add some ale. Really important to get the pan really fucking hot so you can reduce the alcohol down. It's also really important to try the ale just to see if it's, you know, tastes alright. What do you reckon?
Tastes like it's made for a pie, mate.
Okay, sweet. We're just going to introduce a bit of the ale in. And what you want to do is you want to wait till that alcohol burns off. Chicken stock you made earlier. So get that in. Golden, that is. Look at that. And that's gonna reduce down now. Cheers. Now we'll go and have a quick cigarette again. Just remember I told you every 15 minutes. Good to smoke. Dingo!
Yeah.
What you doing, mate? Dingo's on Tinder, that's how desperate his life's got. To be honest, he's a fucking pain in the ass. I can't work with him in this kitchen, you know, he comes in smoking weed, stoned and all that. Dingo, mate, what's going on? Do you want the fucking job or not, mate? Because I need, you know, support. I need someone who will back me up, who'll put in their hours, who'll fucking peel them potatoes. You're just out here on fucking Tinder, mate. Can you just listen to me for a second?
Oh, sorry, boss, I forgot this is a job interview.
Are you gonna help me or what?
What do you need?
I need you to make that mashed fucking potato in a minute.
Is it ready?
Are you up for that? Can you deal with that?
I think these guns are ready, mate, for that mashing.
Alright, cool.
I'm going to get stuck right in after a cigarette.
I'm glad we've settled that then.
Shit.
I'm glad Dingo's back on board. You know, I really need his support. Really need him to make some banging mash that will complement this pie immensely. I think he's just having a shit at the moment. I'll take it off the heat, pop it up here on the top. As you can see, the juice has been reduced, the stock and all that, and we've just got a lovely moist pie mix. Whack it into there, into the old vessel, mush it around a bit. Just can't coach that. You want to take it out a little bit early, yeah, it's room temperature, easier to work with. I'm just going to place that over the top, like that. Just press the old sides down like that. Go up some egg yolk. I don't have a pastry brush, my pastry brushes are at work, so I'm just going to drizzle a bit on, rub it over gently with my finger, and that will just give it a nice golden colour on the top. We've got some YGC letters here. We're just going to sling them on the top, like so. Preheated oven at about 150. Bob's your gherkin, let's go and smoke another cigarette. Dingo,
Yeah.
go and get your mash on, bro.
Alright then. Is it all ready to rock and roll?
It's all in the oven, mate.
Let's mash this up then. Come on,
done,
guys.
sir.
Come on. Right, drain the potatoes there. We've got some nicely cooked potatoes. Look at that. Right, we're going to get onto the mashing.
So what are you doing here, Dingo?
Mashing up potatoes, like.
Good lad.
I think we're going to need a bit more milk in there, you know.
Only a dash, mate.
Oh, look at that. Get more butter up in the grill.
Just sauteing the kale. Whilst that happens, I'm then going to pan fry it with some butter and pepper.
Oh, get you.
Into a hot pan, keeping it green and mean.
Butter.
Kale into there. That's done. How's this mash?
Nice and creamy.
Sometimes when your cigarette's a bit too big, it comes out, I wouldn't say it's too badly. You've got a nice gloss on there, nice bit of colour. A little bit overcooked. Ready to serve. So off we go into the living room. Well done, Dingo. A little bit of kale. Dingo's mashed potatoes.
The crack.
Ready for the crack. Look at that. Can't coach that. Majestic. Out he comes. Bang.
Woo! Woo!
Juices and that. Ah. And there you have it, folks. That is how we make a pie at YoGoCook. Thanks to Dingo for the match.
No worries.
Volume 2 dropping soon. How is it, mate?
Damn!
Damn! Yeah?
Jesus.
Let's see it. Oh, there
YoGoCook.
YoGoCook, episode 1. Pa, 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 pa.